And today we're going on a bit of a hero's journey together. We are taking a small local coding project and deploying it straight to the live internet. We're going to skip all the dry, complex textbook stuff and dive right into the core computer systems and coding concepts you absolutely need for Vibe coding. So let's get started.
Here is our curriculum for today: terminal basics, API security, deployment, AI debugging, and GitHub collaboration. Section 1. Terminal basics.
Okay, so our adventure starts right on your local machine, where we really need to learn how to speak the true language of your computer. There's a huge, stark contrast between that beginner-friendly, point-and-click graphical interface you're probably used to, and the lightning-fast, text-based terminal commands, also known as the CLI. When it comes to Vibe coding with AI, speaking directly to your machine through text, that is a real game changer.
Now, you don't need to memorize these magic spells like CD or LS, because your AI partner is always there to help you out. You can easily install tools like Homebrew for Mac or Winget for Windows just to enter this terminal world. But listen closely. Pay absolute attention to the RM command. It is an incredibly powerful spell that can permanently delete your hard work, so you've got to use it with extreme caution.
Section 2. API security. Before we venture out into the wild west of the web, we have to protect ourselves from the villains lurking out there. The absolutely crucial point here is that you must never, ever hard-code your API keys or passwords directly into your source code. Instead, you isolate them safely in a .env file. Think of it like a secure, hidden vault where you just access everything indirectly using functions. So why are we being so strict about this? Well, if you accidentally upload your keys online, automated hacker bots are going to find them literally in the blink of an eye. Someone could spin up massive computing resources on your dime, and that leads to exorbitant personal billing charges. Plus, since your commit history permanently records all your changes, you'd be forced to completely regenerate your keys anyway. It's a total nightmare. To build up that protective shield, always run through a pre-push checklist before uploading any code. Just make sure your .env and system files are safely ignored by GitHub through your .gitignore file. Doing this quick check will keep you and your wallet perfectly protected.
Section 3. Deployment. And now we reach the climax of our journey. This is the magical process of taking the code from your computer and broadcasting it to the entire world. Modern deployment has become incredibly simple. Instead of sweating over complex cloud server routing, you just push your code to GitHub, link your preferred platform with a single click, and boom, the automated system hands you a live, breathing web domain. As older services kind of start losing their popularity, you can easily match your project to the right home. We're talking Vercel or Render for front-end, or Railway for back-end setups. Once you've chosen your platform, simply inject your hidden environment variables straight into their dashboard, and you are entirely ready for the world to see your work.
Section 4. AI debugging. Look, as you build, things are inevitably going to break, and you will get stuck. It happens to everyone. But instead of panicking, it's time to lean on your mentors, AI, and modern debugging strategies. Treating error messages like friends is a massive psychological shift for beginners. Error messages aren't red pen punishments telling you that you failed. Actually, scratch that. They're incredibly helpful clues your computer is giving you to solve the puzzle.
So how do you actually create the perfect prompt for your AI when things go wrong? Well, instead of just typing, "it doesn't work," feed the AI the entire error message. Clearly explain what your original intent was. By detailing the specific steps you've already tried, the AI can easily guide you out of any coding trap. And remember, leveraging Google for technical searches connects you to the collective intelligence of developers worldwide, which is absolutely invaluable.
Section 5. GitHub collaboration.
Finally, we return from our journey ready to share our knowledge and work safely alongside others. GitHub isn't just some cloud storage. It is essentially a version control time machine. Even if you're a middle school student just starting out, building up those green activity squares on GitHub every single day is the ultimate way to visually prove your emerging Vibe coding skills and build a serious professional portfolio. Now, if industry-standard collaboration concepts like branching and merging pull requests feel way too complex right now, don't sweat it at all. You can always just ask your AI to explain these processes simply, or use GitHub Desktop's friendly interface to collaborate flexibly without even touching the terminal. The whole goal is just to work together securely.
You've got the complete blueprint now, from the dark screen of your local terminal to a live, breathing web application accessible to the world. There is literally nothing to fear.
So the only question remaining is this. Armed with this incredible new power, what idea are you going to bring to life next?